So when demonstrating for reading, we're going to go to the reading mode by hitting the mode button. I oftentimes skip over the second mode, which is the bioptic mode. I sort of put that in step 2. The things that I'm going to talk about right now are really in step 1. The basics, or we would call step 2 more intermediate skills. So in step 1, I'm going to go directly to the first screen, which is black letters on a white background. I often tell people that this mode is very helpful for things that are in color. For instance, if you go to a menu in a restaurant, it's a brown print on beige, and it's hard to read because of the color. You get a Valentine, it's red on pink or something like that. So this mode, by having just black and white and have good contrast, you'll be able to see things in the reading mode very easily. So I'm going to put this on my head. Again, we're going to use a distance prescription. We're not going to use reading glasses at all, and be able to bring the material up at a normal reading distance. So placing the chart here and being able to, now that we're in the reading mode, black letters on white, we're simply going to swipe in or back and be able to first read the top line easily, and then as we swipe down, to be able to go down to smaller and smaller print types. Again, the goal is to be able to get to 1.0 M or normal print size. There's also an additional thing that can be done in this situation where a person can actually experiment a little bit with moving the material frontwards or backwards. If you're using something that's not straight, like a bill or a letter in the mail, using a clipboard is really helpful to keep the paper straight, and it's easier to hold with a clipboard. So I often tell people to have a clipboard handy. But one of the things I've noticed myself is if I'm on 1M and then I want to go down to really something small on the page, I can simply bring it all the way up, and by doing that you can increase the magnification without having to use your finger. So that in normal print I might be at 5x, I can read the number 1.0 M, and then by going that I can read all the way down to the smallest print types and then go back. So it makes it easy to do both the swiping and or experimenting with bringing things up closer. The next reading mode on the IrisVision is white letters on a black background, or it's called the inverted reading mode. And this is very helpful for people who need a little bit more contrast as well as magnification. The IrisVision does a great job in brightness and in contrast in being able to show print material, especially white letters on a black background. It's very helpful for eye conditions like glaucoma, retinitis pigmentosa for sure. And many people with macular degeneration really like the white letters on a black background. So that's something they'll practice and experiment with and go back and forth between black on white and white on black. The next scene beyond that is the bar magnifier, and we're going to skip over that and feature that in more step 2 or the intermediate stage, and go to the final 2 scenes, which is green background with black letters or yellow background with black letters. This mode might be helpful when you have just simply a page of text like in a book where there's no color on the screen and all you're looking at is pure text. And let's say a person wants to be able to read continuously for a long period of time. That is a skill that develops slowly over time. That is, you're not going to sit and read a book the very first day you get the device, but over time you practice maybe 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the afternoon, 20 minutes at night. You will start to notice and actually be able to know yourself that things are getting better and easier you're reading faster, but you're also reading for extended periods of time. So the yellow and the green modes, that's a personal choice that people make, but it helps to not have all that white coming off the screen where you get a lot of glare, and people have sensitivity to light. Really like the yellow mode if you're going to read for an extended period of time.